This is a TLDR tier list for next week's Mutation. This is based on solo play because your ally is a random factor that cannot be accounted for. Also, this is based on above average co-op knowledge. Mechanical skill is not that important in co-op. Adjust these rankings based on your own knowledge and skill level. Note that I have slightly changed the meanings of the lower tiers, but the overall sentiment is still the same. Alright, so let's start. Manx will go into E because the guy who did this with Tankavax and save load. So currently there's no run that is acceptable. He used the save load, but he did show that it was possible. So you can Tankavac and then feed with your bunkers and your troopers and everything else. You have like 10 Tankavacs or something. So it is doable technically. Future me here. I beat this in one try against classic infantry with ESOs and elite stalling. It's kind of like Abathur because I was able to feed until pretty much the end. I had more trouble with Abathur than this guy, but because it might be comp dependent, I can't put him any higher than C. Dahaka, I did this, it was really hard against a very easy comp. So yeah, he has to pretty much clear by like 15 minutes, or no, by like 20 minutes, or else he's just gonna get killed. Abathur, I didn't full clear, but you can. If you full clear, it'll be a lot easier, of course. I didn't full clear, and I was surprised that he can still feed all the way to the end with locusts and creep tumors and evolution chambers. So he does have a way to survive all the way to the end. It is a lot of work, so it's actually quite difficult. Carax gets F. It's just he can't do this. So it's just like he's bad at feeding, he's bad at clearing. Zeratul, similar to Dahaka, you have to full clear by like 20 minutes or else you're gonna run out of money. Fortunately, his spin to win guy and his legions are really good and they can do a lot of the work. Tykus, the guy who did this had such a great strategy. Only one guy has ever done this. He stole infestors to use to feed the bots, and he did this several times so that he was able to buy enough time to full clear the map. And yeah, I don't think I can replicate that. It's just so amazing, so hard to do. Steman, he's really easy for this one. He's really good, of course. He's not as good as the best ones. It's still kind of difficult because you do have to move your units. You can't just F2 the whole time, and you don't get the benefits of hardened shield links. Kerrigan, you have to have lots of Omega Worms. Full clearing is possible, but it's actually kind of hard. And if you're fighting a comp that's not like classic infantry, it might be like near impossible to clear. So even if you can't clear, you can just mass Omega Worms and stall them, and that's really good. And her lings, of course, are also pretty cheap to feed. Alarak, the only player who has cleared this with Alarak is Frost. He is super good. I am not. I tried this and I'm just always behind. So yeah, his run is amazing. Go check it out. Nova no one has ever done with Nova. I don't think she can do this. Maybe she can. It's more possible for her than Carax because she can at least clear quickly. But as of now, no one has ever done this. Same with Swan. No one has ever done this. Let's just go all the way. Borazu, no one has done this. Artanis, no one has done this. So all of you are just Fs. Phoenix, I was able to survive until the end with Phoenix and using Caldalis to clear pretty much everything and body block. You need to know exactly what to do in like every situation or else you're going to be out of position and the kill bots will destroy the harvesting bots. Sagara, nothing to say here. It's just really easy. Raynor, he can technically feed a lot. It's going to be really hard to clear with him without suffering losses though. The existing run, I'm not sure if it is replicable or if it's like from an old patch or something, but I have not seen anyone beat it with Raynor ever since. Future me again. I beat this with Raynor in about 5 tries, so not exactly super easy, but not really difficult either. It's basically spider mine the whole map and feed the vultures to the bots. There was absolutely no pressure to clear the map because I wasn't going to, but I was able to feed until the end, so I'm going to give him a C. Stukov, no need to say anything there. Han Horner, the guy who did this with Han Horner also is the same guy who did this with Tykus. So Really wonderful run. It's so cool. Even harder than the Tykus one, I believe. You have to use Reapers really well, which I'm not good at. And then you have to use your Strike Fighters to clear the map while feeding Reapers and not dying to the bots. And it's just really amazing. That's it for this tier list. You can extrapolate this info to your duel runs. Good luck with the mutation.